So the defense leads the way as the Knicks beat the Heat 116-95. And with that, it is time to go inside out with our SNY NBA insider, Ian Begley, who joins us from Madison Square Garden. Ian, this wasn't a great game for the Knicks right off the bat, but then Cat puts them right back in it. 15 straight points from him. What did you see from Karl-Anthony Towns in this win?
Well, the shot was right there, right? He was knocking down threes, very deep threes, too, in that run. And the Knicks were down 13 when the run started, and Karl Towns single-handedly gave them a lead and gave them a lot of life because I think they were sleepwalking a little bit tired. First game after a long West Coast trip. You see that sometimes in the NBA. But then credit Karl Towns for getting the Knicks going. And this was a really strong performance by several Knicks, including Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby. A lot of guys stepped up, but it started with Towns and that heater in the second quarter.
So Hart also turned it on. 8th triple-double of the season, most in franchise history, now tied with Walt Frazier. Safe to say that little dust-up with Tibbs is now in the past? He looks like back to normal?
Yes, yeah, I think you can put that in the rearview mirror, and I think you'd be concerned if, you know, the player and the coach were not talking to each other or if it affected Hart's play moving forward. But if you know Hart and you know Thibodeau, you know how close these guys are. You know how much mutual respect is there between Thibodeau and Hart. So, you know, this thing that got caught on camera, the two yelling at each other, I'm sure that happens over the course of a season. This one just happened to be caught on camera, but I don't think anything is going to get in the way of their relationship. Probably one of the strongest player-coach relationships that I've seen here past decade or so.
All right, Ian, let's talk about the defense. The Knicks' offense was the difference in the second quarter. Their defense was the difference in the third. They held their opponent to under 100 points for the second straight game. Do you think their defense starting to find something sustainable here?
Well, you know what, Miles McBride in the starting lineup, obviously he's a strong defender. And then Mitchell Robinson back. I thought this was Mitchell Robinson's best game since returning from that offseason foot surgery. He looked strong, and he looked energetic in the second half. He didn't look worn down the second half of this game. And there were some lineups featuring Karl Towns and Mitchell Robinson, and Tom Thibodeau liked what he saw. So maybe that's something that is repeatable here after Jalen Brunson comes back. You can still see those Karl Towns, Mitchell Robinson lineups. Knicks want to get a good hard look at it ahead of the playoffs to see if it's something they can go to regularly in the postseason.
I mean, the defense has been great. In 5 games since Jalen Brunson got hurt, they're allowing only 102.8 points a game. Ian, thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.